morning and I'm on my way to do my run. And why do I feel so fucking anxious? I don't even know. I'm trying to say the right word for it. It might not even be the right word to call it anxious. How about like rushing? Like you feel like you're rushing to do the things that you used to love doing. It shouldn't feel like a rush. You taking care of yourself, you pursuing your goals, you doing your therapy sessions, whatever it looks like, whatever therapy sessions, whatever therapy looks like to you, talking to someone, going for a walk, reading a book, meditating, breathing. For me personally, it's to do my indoor track, to do my run. That's part of my therapy, guys, and so is training. And I feel right now the pressure of kind of rushing through it, and I don't like that feeling. I don't. It's one of those things where it's like it used to feel so like I used to really enjoy it, but I feel like ever since my daughter's been getting better at expressing herself and wanting to do more things, learning to regulate her emotions, even though we still go through it. We still go through the chaos, guys. Okay, we had one of those little manic episodes, is what I call it. They were very mild, but it was an episode last night, and I stayed calm. It was like 10:30 at night. I had to go downstairs. I had to calm down. I had to work with her. Then I had to go upstairs, and it happened again. And I had to go in her room, go sit on the carpet, calm as possible, and try to kind of reason with her, like ask her questions, like, why are you angry? Why are you so hostile? Why are you irritated? And she would just express herself, and we came to a solution. And she went downstairs, she handled it graciously, and there you go. She was able to bring herself back and regulate her emotions, center herself, and then went to sleep. And the whole night after 11 o'clock till 4 a.m. when I woke up this morning, it was quiet, it was peaceful. But this morning, I just felt like I had to rush because, once I'm done with my stuff, I have to come home and I have to, figure out what we're doing, where we're going, what's her mood like. Remember, her mood changes, guys. I mean, all of our moods change. We just kind of, and psychiatrists call it bipolar. They labeled it like, oh, you're moody. You got your mood changes from one thing to another, or one type of feeling to another. Oh, you're bipolar, which is, by the way, it was made up label to create some drugs to give to people. Okay, so with her situation, she's not taking any mood stabilizers, like one that I forgot what's it called. I'm sorry, guys. It's some stupid mood stabilizer. It's psych meds, whatever the fuck they prescribed her when we came out of the hospital, because they did label her as bipolar. But I already know my daughter is just dealing with some fucking fucked up crazy shit, and it's so deeply psychological for her that we're just getting to the root of it. It's one of those. All right, I'm going off topic here. I'm already at the gym. As you guys could tell, I mix my fucking shit up a lot. I still suck at this. I just don't have the time to research. I don't have the time to structure out my videos, guys. I just wanna right now, all I want to do is just run. I just want to fucking run, because I'm so frustrated right now. Because something happened right now too, right before I left, and I think that also triggered my mood, where I'm just like rush, trying to get out the house, trying to do my stuff. Yeah, it does set you up, and if you don't take care of it right away, then it's gonna eat you up throughout the whole day, and it's gonna fuck up your day. So you know what? She's not gonna fuck up my day. Her situation, whatever she's dealing with on a moment-to-moment basis, is not gonna fuck up my day. And this is my moment. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do my run, and then I'm gonna go probably to the other gym. It's early in the morning, guys. It's 7:30. You know, like I just need to go inside and I just need to run it off and leave it on the fucking track. That's what I need to do. So whatever your therapy is, stick with it. Whatever works for you, guys, because it's the healthy way, you know, self-care, whatever works for you guys. Guys, my running is complete, and just like I said, hold on, I don't like, sometimes this shit sucks how I set up I need to set it up a little higher. Sometimes I could hide my chin, my little turkey neck. I used to be afraid to show that. I know one day I'll get rid of it, but for now it's gonna be obvious, and that was one of my insecurities, but I've come to the state of not giving a shit. Okay, those are my flaws. There you have it. Let me see, what was I gonna do? I was gonna tell you guys is about you know, finding things that are therapeutic and helpful for you, you know, in your life, whatever it looks like. Like I said, I didn't mention another couple of them that I thought about when I was running, like fishing. I think to some people fishing is very therapeutic, and that's great. For some people, church is very therapeutic. Like, for example, I noticed my son, like him going to church on a Sunday and having like Bible studies on Wednesdays. For him, it's just, he's just like a whole nother person. Like I look at him and he's just so whole, like he's so content, he's so like any stress that he deals with, I notice that he overcomes them internally, because he just feels, I think therapy, that type of therapy for him is working in his life, and God bless him for that, you know. And he became a Christian not too long ago, and I'm very happy for him and his fiance. Good for them, you know. So there's different types of therapies, and I do believe that it does help for our psychological well-being to find those things, you know, outside of the pharmaceutical industry. You know, like a lot of times we go to the doctor and we, you know, we want to express ourselves and say, I just feel so depressed, because maybe we do feel depressed. Stress, definitely stress, you know. Having anxiety, definitely I felt that before. And then, you know, we feel like, well, you know, it's just the way of society, you know. We're just like, okay, let's just, you know, go to the professionals, because, you know, they're wearing the white jacket and we should trust him, right? And then we kind of tell them we feel a certain way, and then they just give us 15 minutes of their time and they kind of prescribe some medications. So, like, I'm not saying not to take medications. I'm just saying to find other alternatives besides medication, because sometimes medications is not the best path for many people. You become reliant on it. It comes with side effects. It's hard to get off, and etc. So trying to find other, I don't know, alternatives that are more that are healthier for us, for psychologically, emotionally, we're not relying on it, something natural, something that just is produced internally, like you kind of do the work inside. The drugs is you're gonna rely on something outside, like as far as the drugs. I mean, yeah, it's gonna manage your symptoms, but is it gonna help you get to the root cause of why you feel the way you feel? What's happening? Why are you depressed? What's happening in your life? Or is it going to help you find natural therapeutic techniques that could actually maybe even do a better job than some type of prescribed drugs? That's all I'm saying, guys. I'm not saying not to take medications if you are. I'm not saying, not to go see a doctor. All I'm saying is just to kind of, broaden your horizons when it comes to wellness. There's other alternatives that are safer, healthier, and actually get to the root cause of why you feel the way you feel. Like this morning, I felt so much pressure. I can't even describe to you guys how I felt internally. Like my stomach was just kind of like upside down. Like I just was like feeling so much rage almost. Like I was just angry. But I feel better now. And it's not going to solve my problem what I'm dealing with at home. It's just going to help me manage it, I think. It's going to help me, find some solutions, maybe help me get through my day, help me take it easy, center myself, stay calm, not lose my mind, not go crazy and, have a breakdown. This has been working for me for years, and I do fall off at times. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes, life does beat at you, and I do create some of those chaos, like the chaos that I've been helping my daughter overcome. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. From a mother to a mother, from a parent to a parent, from a mother to a father, I was the co-creator of the shit that my daughter is dealing with right now. I take ownership to that shit, okay? There was a lot of things that I did that I look back and I'm like, man, if I would have just not made that choice. But the past is gone, guys. I can't look backwards. I mean, the best thing I could do is just be in the moment and do and just kind of work through it with her and help her and help myself, overcome. Like, I don't feel guilty for my past of the bad choices I made as a mother, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. I do feel guilty sometimes when I leave her at home. I do feel guilty when I sit here and focus on my therapy sessions and grab and focus on going out and doing these videos and driving to the other gym to do my weight training. Sometimes I do feel a little guilty, but I have to remind myself that if I don't take care of Erica, no one's gonna do it for me. No one's gonna come to save me. No one's gonna come to save you, and you need to do the work. Whatever it is, whatever it looks like, however it is, not go partying, not, if you need to work on yourself, you need, no substance involved, guys. I'm talking about like some real work shit, internal work. The sooner you figure that out, that no one's coming to save you, and the sooner you figure out that those drugs that we take prescribed from the doctor, the soon as you realize that those are not going to solve your problems, and they're really not going to fix your issues in life. The sooner we come to realize that, the sooner we could start going internally and working on ourselves and figuring out what is happening in my life, what can I do to change it, and start making those little changes in our lives. You know, like, it's not gonna be fancy. Transformations are never loud. They're very small, they're very silent, they're non-dramatic, they're not fancy, they're not loud, they're just... My daughter had a transformation last night. That's what I call a small psychological transformation. She had a mild manic episode, and we worked through it, and she transformed internally and figured it out, what she had to do. She got up and she did it. That was the minor, the small transformation. That was small. That was so small, guys, that somebody wouldn't even pay attention to that. Somebody would miss that. Me as her mom, like, I don't miss that shit. I peep everything. Like, I notice everything. All the little small transformations that she goes through. It's been over 2 years now since her last really, really bad, I want to say, withdrawal that caused her to go psychotic. Her withdrawal from the cannabis that actually caused her psychotic episode that was so bad that we had to take her in, me and my son. That was over 2 years ago. Now, yeah, she's been in a hospital in between that time and up until today, but that was like very hard. Anyways, so find your therapy, whatever it is. If you haven't, try things, see what works, and just do it. And it's not gonna be and it's not meant to be loud. It's not meant to be like, whoa, this is like a euphoria feeling, or dramatic, or like exciting. Sometimes it's just doing it and realizing, man, like, I like this. I felt so calm. Let me do it again, and then again, and then again, and then before you know it, your body is just like wants that therapy, wants to feel that way. It always goes back to that, but you gotta Alright, I made the schedule. I made it. I made their eating schedule. Hey, little munchkins. What's the matter? Are you guys ready to eat? Are you guys hungry? Alright, let me go make your meals. I'll be right back. Alright, I gotta make their meals real quick. And